Hey Fandom, it's me Aaron, and this is the regular comic show episode this week. I am still here with Jeffrey Kaufman because he didn't get up.
I'm too lazy.
And he's the writer of Horror, which is out this week. Before we get to that, I'm going to talk about this week's books that I like because I pick out the top books that I like. He may not like them, I don't know, but you know. First is Green Lantern Corps. I am Guy Gardner's biggest fan. I even got this stupid-ass Mego lookalike character figure because, I mean, I love Guy Gardner. I love a truly committed asshole. And when you think about it, a Green Lantern has to be totally without fear and totally honest. Those are the two qualifications. Those are the two, things. And an asshole is fearless and honest to a fault. So Guy Gardner, therefore, on that criterion, is the greatest Green Lantern that ever lived, and he is correct. And what I liked about this story is Guy Gardner's origin was always convoluted. Yes, I've read everything. I own everything. I don't own mini comics, but his first appearance is awful. It's just this imaginary story of what if he would have gotten the ring, if, he had been if Abin Sur crashed close to him. But, he was a coach. He got hit by a van or a bus trying to save some kids. He got brain damage while he was in a coma. Hal Jordan hooked up with his fiance. I mean, that's why Hal Jordan was, a total asshole. That's why Guy Gardner hated Hal Jordan, and that's why he had brain damage. I mean, come on. And, he got knocked out by Batman in one punch, but in his defense, he's the only one that stood up to Batman. So anyway, they streamlined all that. This is New 52, and guess what? The space cop was a cop. Oh my God, how many Earth Green Lanterns do we have to go through before one's finally a regular cop that becomes a space cop? Yay! So I get it. I mean, he is Irish. They are cops. It's based in Baltimore, and he's a failed cop. His father is still a drunk. They didn't retcon that. And he was disgraced from the force. He says he didn't do the crime, whatever. And it starts with him as a rookie, and he has so much heart and so much, oomph that he rocks and rolls and gains Kilowog's respect. And hopefully he'll gain your respect, and you'll stop talking crap about him because he is my favorite Green Lantern.
He's an edgy guy. And you gotta like the edgy guy compared to these pasty guys. And I think that's why he really hates Hal Jordan. I don't think it's his wife as much as that this guy gets all the credit. He does the same work he does. Just because Hal Jordan's likable, that makes him the most popular. That's why Guy Gardner rocks.
Well, that's popularity.
Yeah.
But I love Guy Gardner. Batman Zero. This is an origin story of Batman. If you read Detective, he came back, he has a beard, he had some training, but he's not Batman yet. And he tries to infiltrate Red Hood's gang, and you know who Red Hood is. I'm talking about the Joker Red Hood's gang. And he fails. He's not Batman. He can't strike terror in the hearts of criminals because he's not a symbol. And in the book, deftly, as Scott Snyder does, I love this man. 70 years of Batman stories, and no one's ever done the origin of the bat signal. The bat signal is a symbol. It's symbolic. And this is the origin of the bat signal, that when this signal goes up, everyone in Gotham either has fear or hope. And that's what Bruce wanted. He wanted to become larger than life, larger than a man. He wanted to become a symbol.
Yeah, that's what he was, to scare people. That was the whole idea. You know what the deal with that was. He wanted to scare people. When he showed up normally in a black costume, nobody cared. But when you show up like this, you scare the crap out of people.
And it has a nice little Easter egg when the bat signal goes up. You get to see all the Robins, the people that will potentially become Robins, see it and how it inspired them.
That's cool.
And
that's real cool.
This does not explain to me the timeline of how Batman could have been Batman for 7 years and have a 10-year-old son. I don't know. Maybe it was when he was training. It doesn't explicitly.
Partying.
It doesn't say that explicitly, but it does have the origin of Damien, and it's very good, very awesome. If you like Damian Wayne, you're going to love this issue. Didn't explain the timeline thing like I hoped it would, but maybe I can just put the pieces together and say, while he was training, he had sex with Ra's al Ghul's daughter. All right.
Well, he was at a bar.
Batgirl Zero, it was good. It was cool. It shows the origin of Batgirl, why she became Batgirl. That's cool. That's important. That's New 52 stuff. I want to know what this miracle in Africa is, why she's starting to walk again. That's not in here. I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to be in here.
They don't want to give it to you. They just wanted to give you the quick fix. She walks. It's a miracle.
Well, I understand, but, I mean,
what are they going to do? Have some alien come by and fix her spine or something?
Zatanna, something. I don't know what. Something. This is the crescendo. This is the climax. Issue 12, which comes out in 3 weeks, will be the wrap up. I mean, I'm not saying they've taken care of the threat, but I'm saying the threat has taken care of them. Scott is. You all saw the images from Uncanny Avengers.
Spoiler.
Where he looks like he's being lobotomized. Okay. It's just, whatever. That does not happen in here, but you have death, you have crying. You have everything you really want your heroes to do. Stand around, yell at each other, kill each other, and cry. I mean, this is therefore the best Marvel book ever done. I just
Really?
It has.
Wow.
I want monologuing. I want crying. I want them killing each other. No villains necessary. You know, like I'm enjoying it. I know it's predictable that the Phoenix was coming. Scott was going to become the Dark Phoenix, and then Jean's going to come back, and blah blah blah. I know this is all going to happen, but I'm enjoying the ride, and I'm very excited about a lot of this stuff from Marvel now, which do sound like a lot of new concepts.
It's fun. It's fun again.
It's fun. Manhattan's Project, I'm enjoying this book. The central theme of this book is science is bad. It's not saying religion is good, but science is bad, and science will always be bad because it has no moral compass. So anyway, I'm loving Hickman. I'm loving this book. I'm loving that the same people that created the atomic bomb also created all these other much worse weapons of mass destruction, and it's fun. And the art is just amazing, and I'm digging this. If you want something outside of the regular wheelhouse, some science fiction that is based on speculative history, but
A little less superhero.
a lot of it is fun and
smart.
yeah. I think a lot about it. I think about what it means to be a human and has science really helped our lives or hindered our lives. You know, I like the book. Punk Rock Jesus, it's another book with a very provocative title that I heard the backstory is Vertigo wanted to change it to something else. I, in fact, love it. And I would argue that Jesus was very punk rock in his time. He was very anti-establishment. He'd throw tables over. He'd say, oh, your Pharisees are all wrong. And, you know, and he also liked to sing, too. So, I mean,
People buy that book thinking it's something else.
Punk Rock Jesus is, you know, Jesus gets cloned and for a reality show. And it's freaking crazy. It's a lot of stuff of looking at our culture and looking at what we are like and what would happen if the next reality show was them cloning the Messiah. What would happen?
It's cool. It's a cool book. It's a smart book, and it's.
And Sean Murphy gets a lot of credit for writing and drawing. He is an artist that had this idea, and he got a lot of encouragement to write it himself, and I think he's killing it. So,
good
love
job.
the guy.
I like it.
Crossed. This was free online, but I don't like reading things online for free. I like to read it all in one sitting on the toilet. And it's really bad to put Cross free online. I mean, it's cool to get it free, but you're gonna crap your pants, and you really want to do that while you're already on the toilet with your pants down. So I would suggest everyone read Crossed on the toilet. I always have advocated reading Crossed on the toilet. The people that say, oh, I didn't like Crossed, it grossed me out, it did this, I don't think they're doing it right. To read Crossed, you have to
do it right.
You have to truly debase yourself. You have to be nude on the toilet, and that's how you read Crossed.
Is that like a requirement in the back? Was there a warning, unless you're on the toilet, this book?
There should have been. But Simon Spurrier wrote this, and it's set in his native lands, and it's after the fall of London to the Crossed, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. If you like Crossed, you will love this book, even though it's not Garth Ennis. You know. And finally,
what's the last piece of crap we have?
This book named Horror. It's awful title, terrible cover, and if you're interested in it at all, we did a whole other video about it.
And you don't have to be on the toilet to appreciate it.
No, but it doesn't hurt. Thanks, guys. And tomorrow is my party. It's my birthday. I'm old, and I'm gonna have a party tomorrow here, a man-whore party with a cage and pizza and
alcohol, lots of
alcohol and cake, and this guy's gonna be here signing horror comics. So if you
lots of
are
alcohol.
a male whore, I mean, I don't care about male prostitute, gay for pay, whatever, come here. You'll be welcomed with loving arms. We will put you in a cage. If you sit in the cage 10 minutes, you get an exclusive horror comic shop t-shirt, and you can meet the writer of horror.
Enjoy.
Thanks, bye-bye. As always, thanks for watching our video. Click subscribe if you want to be a subscriber. I like that. And share it on Facebook. We have been giving away the comics we're talking about on Facebook for weeks now, and it's been awesome. Thank you very much. And come to my party if you're local. It's going to be a horror party with Jeffrey Kaufman and the book Horror. It's going to be fun. Sit in a cage with me. Only if you're a dude. I don't want to piss my wife off. Thanks. Bye-bye.